Sometimes, in our relationship, I find myself feeling like you're distant and quiet. And while that silence can be confusing, I want you to know that I don't take it as a sign that you don't care. Deep down, I understand you express things differently, and I'm learning to sit with that instead of fearing it. Your quiet moments used to make me question everything, but now I see them more as part of who you are, someone who feels deeply, even when you don't always show it out loud. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about us, about who we are, where we've been, and where we might be going. I've spent time trying to untangle my own thoughts and feelings, and in the process, I've realized that I can be inconsistent. Sometimes I feel like a seesaw, up and down, pulled by emotion one minute and then guarded the next. I know that must be confusing for you, too. It's not easy loving someone who's still figuring themselves out, but I want you to know I'm working on that, truly. I'm trying to create more stability, both for myself and for us. That's part of the reason I brought up the idea of boundaries. I know it might have felt like I was pulling away, or that I was trying to put space between us, but it's not about shutting you out. It's about making sure we both have the space and clarity to be understood. I want us to meet each other with compassion, not confusion. I can sense that these shifts make you uneasy because you're used to things flowing a certain way. But the truth is, I'm learning how to take care of myself in new ways, ways I should have learned a long time ago. I'm focusing on what really matters now, and part of that is making sure our relationship has room to grow, not just survive. I'm not trying to force anything between us anymore. I've let go of that need to control the outcome, and I think you've noticed that. In a way, it seems like you're starting to reach out more, to open up a little, even if it's subtle. I can tell you're still worried that we'll fight again, or bring up old issues, or fall into patterns that hurt us both. But it's okay to be scared of change. It means you care. It means you're willing to face what's uncomfortable for the sake of something real. Growth doesn't come without discomfort, and I admire the fact that you're still here, still trying in your own quiet way. I miss you. I miss us. There are moments when I feel like we've drifted, like I don't fully know where you are anymore, emotionally. And I want to bridge that gap. I want to feel close again, not just in words or memories, but in presence. Sometimes I get nervous just thinking about picking up the phone or telling you how I feel. Your presence has always had this powerful effect on me. When you're near, it's like the world disappears. Everything else fades into the background. And yet, when you're not here, I find myself clinging to small signs, little reminders of you, a song, a smell, a phrase. They both comfort and unnerve me. It's like being on a roller coaster, thrilling, unpredictable, and somehow exactly where I want to be, even if I don't know where it ends. But through all of this, I still believe in us. I believe we can get through this, not just survive it, but come out stronger, more connected, more understanding. I've noticed you've changed, too. You don't reach out as often, and I'll admit, it caught me off guard at first. But now, I get it. You're trying to reclaim your space, your power. You're figuring things out in your own way, and I respect that. I admire it, honestly. It shows me that you're not just reacting anymore, you're being intentional. And I think that's a sign of growth, for both of us. I miss our connection. I miss the way we used to just get each other without saying a word. It still feels like we're meant to be together, like you're the one person who truly understands me in a way no one else ever has. You've helped me grow in ways you probably don't even realize. You've challenged me to look at myself more honestly, to heal, to evolve. I know things feel heavy right now, and we're both navigating a lot. But I want you to know I'm not giving up. I'm still here. I'm still reaching, even if more gently now. I'm taking real steps to be closer to you, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually. I want to rebuild this with care. Your voice still echoes in my mind in quiet moments, reminding me of how much you've meant to me, how much you still do. I'm committed to us, to this relationship, this journey. I know it won't always be easy, but I believe with patience, love, and trust, we can overcome anything. We can build something beautiful, something lasting. All I ask is that we keep trying, together. I've been carrying a mask for so long, one that hides my true self from the world, and in many ways, from myself. But that mask is becoming too heavy to bear. It no longer fits who I am becoming. I'm trying, with all the courage I can summon, to take it off and stand before you as I truly am. This isn't easy. It's uncomfortable, even painful, to shed the layers of protection and pretense I've built over time. But I can no longer live a life that feels fake and suffocating. The version of me that the world sees is not the full picture, he's only a shadow of the man I truly am inside. And it's you, my divine feminine, who has awakened that truth within me. Since you entered my life, everything has begun to shift. You've been a mirror to my soul, helping me evolve in ways I didn't even think were possible. Spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, I've grown because of your presence, your wisdom, and your unwavering authenticity. You've helped me connect with my higher self, a part of me I was disconnected from for far too long. You have shown me what real strength looks like. Not the kind of strength the world often praises, the one that wears a mask and hides pain, but the strength to be vulnerable, to speak one's truth without fear, and to stand firm in authenticity no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Your honesty is something I deeply admire. You speak your truth without hesitation, even when it's raw, even when it's hard to hear. That kind of courage is rare, and it's beautiful. You are not afraid to be vulnerable, and in doing so, you've shown me that vulnerability is not a weakness but a profound strength. Because of you, I've started to find the courage within myself to embrace who I truly am. With this new sense of clarity and self-awareness, I want to step forward on this journey, not alone, but with you by my side. I want to offer you more than just words or fleeting moments. I want to offer you commitment, loyalty, and the fullness of my love. I want to propose to you, not only in the form of marriage but in the promise of building a life together based on honesty, growth, and mutual support. Even when we are physically apart or caught in silence, the connection between us refuses to fade. I feel you in my energy, in my thoughts, in the quiet moments of the day and the stillness of night. There is a powerful, magnetic force that keeps drawing me back to you. I cannot hide from it, deny it, or run from it anymore. You are my truth. You are the one my soul recognizes, the one who saw me, wanted me, and loved me, not for who I pretended to be, but for who I truly am. You have only ever asked for one thing from me, reciprocation. Real love in return. But in my immaturity, I failed to give you what you deserved. I let you down, and for that, my heart aches with regret. I see now that my fears, my insecurities, and my emotional unavailability created a wall between us. A wall that I now long to tear down, brick by brick, if you'll let me. I know there is a way back to each other, and I believe with every fiber of my being that we can find it, a new beginning built on deeper understanding and real emotional presence. Today, my heart is heavy with sorrow for not trusting you, not trusting the love we shared. I feel incredibly alone and lost without you in my life. The silence has become deafening, and the emptiness I feel is a stark reminder of how much you truly mean to me. I don't want to suppress or hide my feelings any longer. I don't want to protect my ego at the cost of our connection. I see only you as my life partner, my true counterpart, and I want the world to know that. I'm ready to stand tall in our truth and no longer be swayed by the opinions and judgments of others. You have helped me in ways you may not even realize. You've helped me uncover truths I tried to bury. You've shown me the power of love to transform, to awaken, and to heal. Thanks to you, I've begun the journey of healing the wounds I've carried for years, wounds of unworthiness, fear, and self-doubt. You've encouraged me to face the darkness within me, to embrace the broken parts, and to transmute that pain into strength. I love you deeply, with every corner of my heart. And I thank you for everything you have done for me, knowingly and unknowingly. You are not just a chapter in my life, you are my story. And if you're willing, I want to write the next chapters together, with honesty, with intention, and with love that is finally free to express itself fully.